Next fight is against the Catalyst. Destroyers in general are quite difficult to deal with in Neut and Tristan because they have a larger capacitor pool and they have more damage than frigates. So it just takes longer to neut them out, and they deal more damage in this window. And usually you will just die before you manage to cap them out. The only like realistic destroyers that you can kill in Neut and Tristan, I think, are Catalyst, Blaster Catalyst, and Blaster Cormorant, and that's pretty much it. Thankfully, the Catalyst is very popular among farmers, so you may find some fights against Catalyst in Neut and Tristan, but it's still very tricky. So generally, there are two win conditions that you have in these matchups. The first one is that Destroyer has micro warp drive, and you can mess up their tracking by orbiting very close. If they have afterburner, they're just gonna apply too much damage on you. And the second typical win condition is when these blaster destroyers load void to quickly delete you. And in this situation, you actually take less damage because of poor tracking on Tech 2 ammo. But generally, it's a very difficult fight. I do not really recommend fighting destroyers in Neut and Tristan, but for the sake of my challenge, why not? I'm willing to engage even out of position. So here, first action is to get the win optimal of my Neuts before activating them, because activating them at 8 kilometers will just nuke my cap and bring very little value. So I wait until I'm in about 4 kilometers and I activate them here. And after that is just orbit 500 with heated afterburn and prey. Really not much you can do. It's a race between you neuting them out and them just DPSing you down. Really no tricks. My micromanagement is pretty bad this fight. I don't really know why. For example, I turned off one of my Neuts for some reason. I think I wanted to turn off heat, which also makes no real sense, but I turned it off entirely, and it's a mistake. I spent like 5 seconds without triple Neuts applied. My activation on small ancillary rep was quite late. You usually in this fight you activate it almost immediately because you're just gonna take so much damage that the earlier you activate it, the more tank you will get out of it. Yeah, and you will see here I'm in a triple bulkhead Tristan, and triple bulkhead Tristan cannot run triple Neuts and tank and small ancillary rep. Even with a heated cap booster, you will have periods where you need to restrain your capacity usage. And here, for example, I had to turn off one of my Neuts for a while before I got a new inject on. But mercifully, he did not have Tech 2 fit, and maybe he had poor skills, I don't know. But basically, I won this race. So he is now out of cup, and after that, yeah, I stabilize my cup because I don't need to rep anymore, and I just stagger my Neuts. And after that, it's the same as against Merlin. Again, a bit of a scrappy micromanagement. one last cycle was excessive. I should have turned it off. The staggering is not very good. Third Newton cycle was kind of useless, but whatever. I got the kill. The feat I think was pretty trash, and this is the reason why I won this fight, to be honest. Against like a normal catalyst, it's very difficult. Yeah, you will see like meta guns with Tech 1 ammo. Tech 2 guns or Navy ammo, and I would be dead. Alright, next fights will be against ships with Nosferatus that make different types of mistakes, so I think it will be educational as well. Until then, thanks for watching, see you in the next ones.